Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris, brought to you by WCG TV Access Channel 12, right here in Souris, Manitoba. Today is January 19th, 2018, and my name is Laura Simons. Today we have with us Connie Brandshaw, who is the head librarian at the Souris and Glenwood Regional Library, right here in Souris. Welcome, Connie.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to the library. I was just saying that you have not been here that I recall.
That's right, that's right. And I actually had a good look around. Lots of books, lots of sections you have here. Just behind us is the kids section, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of kids books. That's one area that we've just recently refurbished. We've gotten rid of a lot of the old books that have been around for a while, and we're just in the process of upgrading a lot of the titles.
And then to your left there, I see there's computer stations as well. People
Yes.
can come in and look some things
We
up.
have
and
5 public computers with free internet access. And thanks to our wonderful volunteer and casual assistant, Mark Cranwell, they're usually operating pretty good. Not too many problems with them.
And just in front of the desk, your desk at near the door there, you have some fiction and such right across from there.
That there is the paperback fiction. There are
Paperback?
people that's all they do like is the paperback fiction, just for the reason that books can be pretty heavy. And it is popular. We don't buy any of the paperback fiction. All that is donated.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't, it's not as durable as the hardback book. So we don't tend to put our funds into them, but people in the community are very good about donating those books for us.
Great. And so as our cameraman started out, he was looking at the books over on this side. Everything is in alphabetical order. And what sections do you have as well?
Well, we have the authors by alphabetical order, their last names.
Okay.
We used to have
For
like
all the fiction?
for all the fiction,
Okay,
yes. That's how we do shelver fiction, is just by the author's last name.
Okay.
We used to have a mystery section, a romance section, but now we've just combined it all, just because some authors are writing different genres. Some are writing mystery and romance and western. So I mean, instead of them, if a person likes a particular author, this way they can just go and pick
Right.
that author.
Sure.
And then we have nonfiction. Not quite as popular anymore because people access the internet for a lot of that information. But we do have some, and we do go by request if someone is traveling to Spain or something and they want a book. Well, we'll get it in. We'll get one in. And then we have a biography section. People do love reading about other people's lives. So that is quite a popular genre as well. And large print. We do have a large print section, which is very needed in this community, in all communities. We have junior fiction, that's about for grades, well, we'll say age 6 to 12.
Okay.
Young adult, that's 12 years to about 19 years. And then, of course, picture books, that's what is right behind us here. And we have some nonfiction for the kids. We have, just have to sort of look around, see what I have here. We have DVDs, although they're not as popular right now. And I think it's going to just continue that way with Netflix and other streaming digital options out there.
Right.
But we do have some, and then a lot of those are donated as well. And we have some audiobooks. These are actual audiobooks, like that you put into a CD player, not digital, because we do have some people that just aren't prepared to go that way yet, and they do like the CD.
Sure.
Yeah, and magazines. We have lots of magazines. I think what I said, we have about 27 different subscriptions right now.
Really?
But,
That's a
so
big-
that's all the
big
basic.
selection.
Yeah, it is. Some people that's all they do like is just to read magazines, something just short. They're busy, they have busy lives. And
So how many years have you been doing this, Connie?
I was trying to think that, probably 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Margaret Greaves retired.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she was here for 30 years, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. I had a conversation with her
Yes.
recently about being the librarian here. So what, even in the 8 years, what changes have you seen? Were the computers
Oh, gosh,
upgraded
yeah.
since you've been here?
Oh, everything. It's just amazing what's happened in the last decade. As technology has moved into every aspect of our lives, of course it's moved into the library. And it's mainly our spaces have had to change. And our whole identity was in a bit of a crisis, I think, for a while there. But
Sure.
now we've just realized that we've got to change what we're offering to the public. So now, and more patrons are starting to see us more as a community space to come to if they need, access to digital equipment, you know, computers and
Okay.
whatnot, and of course, any digital literacy. We do offer, you know, any help we can give to any of the patrons or anybody that comes in for that, because, and this is all different, for all different demographics too in our community. So no, it's, that's the main change. And then we're talking about the fiction. We don't, a library isn't just a building anymore with books. You know, it's just, a library isn't housed in just one physical location anymore,
Right,
because you've got
right.
the internet, of course. And so we've had to change a lot that way. We've had to go a lot through a lot of our books that just aren't going out anymore, because we've had to make more room for computers. And places for people to come and, you know, sit down and use their laptops as well. So e-books are very popular, and they're gaining in popularity.
So you lend out ebooks.
Well, we don't personally, but we,
Okay.
by having a library membership, you do have free access to eLibraries Manitoba.
Okay.
And yes, there is lots and lots of ebooks on there for free. You just
Wow.
download them onto your device.
Okay.
And yeah, we do a lot of tutorials on that as well, if anybody's having trouble with that, and audiobooks, you know,
Great.
as well. But yeah, no, it's wonderful. And I know a lot of people say, well, you know, is paperback books, are they going to, you know, disappear? But I don't think so. Like I think paperback book or print books are still
Yes.
the most dominant form of reading.
Yes.
But digital books are increasing in popularity. And but I guess I just read something recently that all reading is increasing. You know, print as well as the digital.
Right.
And even more adults are listening to audiobooks. But, you know, eventually, you know, as trends go, you know, the print book will, you know, less and less, but I don't think it'll ever really
Go away.
go
No,
away.
there's something
no.
about that.
Oh, just
having
that.
in your hand.
Yeah,
the
like I have an
tactile.
e-reader, and, you know, I
Yeah.
like reading, but there's just something about that musty
book.
smell of a
Yeah,
book, eh?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
just something
That's what
about
I was
that.
thinking,
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
for sure. So what other services do you provide here at the library? I know one year we were talking about, I'd taken a college course.
Right.
And I needed an invigilator
Right,
to
yes.
sit and watch me write my tests. And then you had told me that you actually offer that service
We
here
we
as
do,
well.
yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that. Just if the student can just contact us, and then their professor will contact us, and we just, yeah, we offer that service. And
Yeah, so they
it
can write
saves
their
them, yeah,
tests,
it saves
do
them
their-
having to go to Winnipeg or Brandon even.
Right.
And yeah, no, as long as we know ahead and make sure that you know, we have you know, the building is or the area here is a quiet area for them to write.
Right, right.
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
one service we definitely
Okay.
we definitely offer, and it is good. Of course, computer lessons or any technology lessons, and I just find too, like just after Christmas, so many seniors, but not just seniors, but others that have gotten digital devices for Christmas and have no idea what to do with them.
Help.
iPads, you know,
Yeah.
they're lovely children, are generous and give
Yeah,
them
yeah,
iPads,
yeah,
and
sure.
and they don't know what to do with them. So
And some of the grandchildren can actually help them with them, but the grandchildren have to be
aren't-
around.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly. And the grandchildren, and the grandchildren just sort of say, "Well, just do this, Grandma, and that's it." That's
Yeah, I
kind of
know.
what- And so we try to talk them through. And so on Tuesday nights, Mark Cranwell, he does give technology help. Just you can just pop in, you know, because it's pretty quiet Tuesday evenings, and anytime you can pop in, and you know, we'll help. You know, we may not be able to do it right at that moment, but we'll
Right.
say, well, how about just come back and
Right, and
you
plan
know,
it.
yeah,
Sure.
because I mean that's our service we offer.
Yeah.
There's people that just, a lot of people just don't read these books, but I mean they're paying taxes. They're, you know, they're part of the library.
Allowed
so.
access to whatever you have
for
available.
sure, for sure.
Okay.
We have a printer and printing, copying, faxing. We do a lot of faxing, and
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, just services, information. Anytime you need to know something, just come to us, and we'll try and find out for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you need say you're working on a course and you need some sort of periodical from you know, some scientific journal that you can't access, we can get access through University of
can?
Manitoba or Winnipeg. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, any information like
Wow.
that. I think a lot of like government forms and stuff and I think everything seems to be moving digitally, and or else they're charging. So we have seniors that
Yes.
come in and we print off government forms for them and help them
Right.
fill them out, or
Right.
you know, send them off electronically. And it's just something that's needed right now, that service, the way things are going.
Yeah.
Service, we have interlibrary loans. That's great. Like I said, we're sort of decreasing the amount of books we do have in here, but we have so many wonderful libraries in Manitoba, and a lot of them are larger, and they have storage rooms and, lots of books. And so anytime you need a book, because some of these series, there might be 22 books in them, and we just don't have the room for it.
Right, right.
So we just have to get on our computer and,
Find out who
yeah,
has
we can
it.
get one from Boissevain. It could be here in a day or two. It's just wonderful how fast it is. So and it depends on the genre. We don't have a lot of fantasy or science fiction readers, so I don't tend to put a lot of funds into that. But there are readers out there, so we can get the books for them.
Right.
So we want to be able to offer something for everyone.
Well, that's lots of services then.
Yeah,
Lots of services available to any one of us in our community.
Right.
You don't just have to be a school-age kid to come in
Right,
here and,
right,
and
right.
access the library.
Yeah. Well, I was
For
going to say
sure.
there's lots of digital services as well. Through NELS, it's a national network of equitable library services. It's for people that are visually disabled, and there's tons of, I don't know if that's a good idea, but there's lots of books, audiobooks that we can access for them. We can either download them onto a Daisy reader, which we have one here. We can make CDs for them, or a lot of these seniors do have iPhones, and there's apps that we can download the audiobooks right onto them for them.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a wonderful service through that division. There's also another service. It's Zinnia. It's magazines, digital magazines. Now it's RB Digital, one click, and it's I think there's 130 magazines you can download, like
Wow.
onto your iPad now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just by being a member. Yeah, so that because a lot of the magazines are no longer coming out in print. Maclean's, it used to be a weekly magazine. Now it's just once a month. But so yeah, these people that like their magazines, it is great. Like it is changing. Like there's just such a mass amount of information out there that
Right.
can connect. Oh, just like everybody's sharing their information.
So you can bring your own iPad in and get lessons right from the iPad that you have in front of you.
Oh, for
That
sure,
will help
yeah.
out with that.
Oh yes, yes.
Could you teach me to use the iPad and I don't have one yet? Do you have a loaner one?
Oh, yeah,
something
I
that-
always have mine here.
Okay,
I always
okay.
have mine here. So just sort of give people an idea. If they're looking at buying an ebook, or, I'll have one here too. if
Well, I recently had a 94-year-old client of mine ask me how to work her iPad
Ah,
to increase the font on her
Right.
so she could read her story that she was reading. I couldn't help her.
yeah, well, no,
But
and that
she
is,
said, I know it's one of these buttons here.
and it is wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people are going to digital. For that reason, they'll come in and they'll look at the large print books, and it's just not quite what they want. They want something that's more popular fiction, so we can download it onto their iPad, and then they can just, make it just so
Yes.
big.
Yeah.
And it is wonderful.
Absolutely, very
Yes.
handy.
Yeah, oh, it is. I think once they think, oh, no, I can't do that, but once they try it, it's just like, wow, how come I didn't know about
Yeah,
this? But there are
yeah.
some people that just don't want to. They just want to book, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully books will be around.
That's right. So you offer all those services.
For sure, yes.
Okay, so tell me about how the library is funded.
Oh, libraries funded. Well, our main funders are the municipality of Souris, Glenwood. They've been wonderful. They've increased over the years. We could not operate this library without that, and that's everybody that pays taxes into the municipality of Souris, Glenwood. The next big funder is the provincial government. With them, nothing's really increased in the last 10 years since I've been, around here.
Yeah.
They have had a recent review of library services in Manitoba. They did surveys and kind of town hall meetings, and to see, just where we're at with library services. And they just have not let us know yet what's going on. So that's sort of up in the air, the funding, regarding
Provincial.
yes, yeah. Then there's the Souris District Donor's Choice. People in Souris are wonderful with that.
Private donations. I
Private
take it.
donations, yes, we do get private donations, and that's just lovely, really wonderful. And we have a gilt jar too, so
Oh.
when we don't charge overdue books.
Okay.
But people just can put money in our gilt jar, and
Oh, okay.
that's a donation, and it's wonderful. It's used for buying books.
It's called a gilt jar.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And, there's different organizations like the Glenwood Foundation, the Souris Glenwood Foundation. They've done really great with us. We bought a Daisy reader. That was, I mentioned about downloading large or digitally impaired or visually impaired books from
Yeah,
NELS with
yeah.
a Daisy reader.
Okay.
What else? Oh, they've given us funds to buy large print books and large print magazines. And recently, they just gave us a grant to help replenish our children's books. So they've been
Wow.
wonderful. Another organization is the Kappa Beta Sigma Phi. They gave us a donation, and we bought some audiobooks with that. There's just, it's just been wonderful. You know, people have just really value the library, and, you know, they've really helped keep us going and keeping us up to date, which is important to keep us, you know, valid, or for the community. You know, we want to be able
Absolutely.
to
Support the
remain
community.
viable, yeah.
Sure, for sure. So you have a big anniversary coming up for the
Yes.
library?
Yes, 60
Okay.
years, 60 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the library first opened its door on May 24th, 1958.
Really?
And it started as, there was a lady, maybe I should know what her name is, but maybe I'll just double check here just to get it right. Miss Vera Patrick.
Oh, okay.
And she was a retired school teacher from Winnipeg, and she came out here. I think she grew up out here, and she sort of got the ball rolling and got people interested, and that was in 1956. So by 1957, the fall, basically we were, the government papers were all signed, and you know, we became a library. So we did open the doors in 1958, and we were the first regional library in Manitoba. So that was something. And regional library is where two municipalities have come together to form a library. We're no longer a regional library with the amalgamation in 2015, I should say. But we'll keep our name. Yeah,
Yeah.
Regional. We are regional.
Yeah.
We're for everybody.
For sure. So how long has the library been in this building? We're in the manor that's on the Crescent right now.
I believe since 1978.
Mm.
I'm just in the I've just finished
Okay.
doing the history, and I should remember this. And but yeah, it is. I think around
Wow.
1978 is
Wow.
when. Yeah. They originally started on the corner of the First Street and the Crescent, and then they moved just across the corner here. Where I think they said it used to be Ralph Whitfield's drugstore, probably before his new one. I'm not sure what building, but
Oh,
it burnt down.
Right, okay, yes,
And
I
then,
remember
so
that.
after that, then they had to move into the municipality office in the basement there.
Mhm.
I remember then. I remember as a child going to get books there. And then I believe in 1978 is when they moved
Move
here.
it over here.
I should have checked on that to be sure, because I knew you were probably going to ask me.
Yeah, no, that's good, and it's a great place to be.
Oh, it
The
is.
manor is filled with people who use the library, as well as Victoria Park
Oh,
across
for
the
sure,
street.
for sure.
Very handy for them, even on a cold winter day, not to have to go out on the slippery streets to get there.
It is great.
Right.
Yeah, it is great. It's just a nice place for people to come and, you know, just need a smile. Like that's one of our biggest services, smile.
Yeah, okay,
But
that's
no,
great.
just a place for somebody just, you know, if
Yeah.
it's cold outside, just come down, you know, and spend some time down here.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
It's a good location. It's a
Yeah.
good location.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have, you said the anniversary is coming up. Do you have some kind of celebration?
Well, we don't have an exact day, but yes, we will try to have, we will have something. We'll have a tea that
Okay.
people can come and help us celebrate
Sure.
the 60th anniversary of the library. We'll try and do a few other things maybe. We don't have a children's program right now. We had one, and I'd really like to get another one going, so that might be a great time for us to start something like that. Maybe an author reading, maybe increase our amount, have some tutorials on downloading magazines, for instance, you know, because that is just things that, you know, people might be able to get them out more to use more of the resources that we have here.
Good, yeah. So we can watch for those to be announced and put up at the public spots around town, like the post office,
Oh,
et cetera, for the
yes.
plans that you have
Yes.
for celebrating the anniversary of the library.
Yeah, and we have a website too, so people can go on there and,
Oh, good.
yeah.
And what is the website called?
If you just have to, just Souris Library, you'll get there.
Souris Library will
Yeah,
take you to
yeah, I
the
think it's
website?
sourislibrary.mb.ca, but if you just Google Souris Library, it'll get you
Wow.
right there. And there's lots of resources on there too.
Great.
We've got some links on there, like if you need, if you're interested in genealogy, there's some links that'll take you to some of the ones that are most popular. And we're just sort of working on that, because like I said, most people they're not accessing our nonfiction section right now. They're looking for their information online. And, you know, we can have such a good, robust connection of our patrons and all this information out there.
Sure.
But it's changing. People have to adapt to it too, and we're different now. The library is different today.
Sure is. Yeah, technology's changed everything, hasn't
Oh,
it?
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to move forward.
So you've done a wonderful job here, you and your team. You have some people that are employed and some volunteers, right?
For sure,
And
yes.
who are they?
Oh, Mrs. Ray Lavelle, Terry Stelmick,
Okay.
Mark Cranwell, he's a wonderful volunteer, and he works casually with us as well. Judy Suddy, she's another casual worker. And my right-hand gal over there, Deborah Wright, she's terrific.
Great.
Yeah, and no, we're very fortunate that
Yeah.
we have so many people that are interested in the library.
Great, great.
And and the board members too. I should mention the board members
Okay.
of the library. Mark Gillis, he's with the municipal. He's our municipal rep. We have Gail Graysick, who's been with the on the library board for well over 20 years, probably getting
Wow.
close to maybe even 25.
Wow.
We have May Hart and Robin Enns, and just recently Florence Phillips has joined the board. She is taking over from Gloria Turner.
Hmm.
And so if anybody has any questions or concerns or suggestions, just let the library board or myself know.
Wow, okay, that's great. Well, we look forward to hearing about the upcoming events that will happen in celebrating the anniversary of the library. We'll look for that at the website and advertised around town.
Great,
We
great.
thank you very much for joining us
Well,
today,
thank you for having
Connie.
us on here to promote the
That's
library.
great. I'm
and-
glad we were able to come down here
Yes,
and see
yes.
some of the library while we do this, as well as it brings to our attention and the people who are watching just what you have available
for
here
sure. Yes,
in the
yes,
library.
Yes, yes.
Great.
No, this is wonderful. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Spotlight in Souris is brought to you by volunteers of WCG TV Access Channel 12. Dean Sherritt is our cameraman today. My name is Laura Simons. Thank you so much for joining us here at the library, and have a great day.